go all in, it's hard for them to kill off this Xayah.
Yeah, and I think that FlyQuest probably should be looking to try and go some front to back. Problem is, of course, you know, Xin Zhao with the ultimate is kind of hard to get through. Now, too, it really changes the Galio into Rumble matchup here. This is going to be so last year. He still showed no fear on the international stage, and we're starting out with Bwipo here taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Tarzan's going to chase him down. Bwipo with the Justice Punch. Might have to burn the flash here. Shank's still on the chase as well. Bwipo flashes into the pit, we assume, and Tarzan will chase him down. Bwipo no tools to get away from this one. Tarzan
using teleport to go cover.
Unsealed Spellbook gives you so much more flexibility. The jump comes in, Inspired there. Flandre flashes away. Inspired flashes out of tower range, but Flandre is still alive. And Masu takes an extra tower shot. The spear not enough to pierce through Flandre's defenses, but Masu just needs an auto attack. Scrap shield. Busio will get it. FlyQuest on the board. The knockup though coming out from Kyle. The heal enough to keep Busio alive. And it's a good on this red buff as well. Tarzan's beginning to collapse. Flandre obviously no flash, puts the equalizer down. Inspired gets the smite, gets the red, and gets the Starfall, but the Crescent Guard will knock him back. Trying to get in range to get to this Blast Cone, but the chase will continue from anyone's legend. The Blast Cone only knocks Inspired up. 2v1 situation in the top side has struggled a little bit. Busio going in. Here's the Grand Starfall as well. Onto Tarzan. Good double seismic shove. Tarzan's going to jump onto Masu. Hope trying to join the fight as Tarzan heals up a little bit. Inspired still on the chase. The Shockwave pulls Tarzan back and is an even scoreline at 2-for-2.
Forcing the flash and Masu investing the ulti, but the answer...
Shanks does have flash here, but across the wall lies a quad, and he's going to flash straight into him. Quad with the shockwave will pull him back and Inspired. Flandre about to recall. Masu looking for an engage. There's the Weaver's Wall, and anyone's legend will steal this away. The Grand Starfall onto the wrong side of it. Galio coming in with a hero's entrance as well. Hope pops the Featherstorm. Shanks putting the damage down onto Inspired, but he's in a 2v1 at the top of the pit. Inspired falling low, still has 400 health to work with. Kyle going in as well as Inspired gets the Sun to Sky proc and will heal himself back up. He flashes over the back of the pit, and anyone's legend, you got the Rift Herald, but you don't get much else. Tarzan flashes in. Tarzan forced back through the jungle and should fall here.
Yeah, I mean, he is trying to take it out. Like
Hope.
this on two
Just
sides.
1v1 Hope.
This is crazy. This fight got so spread out on two different sides, each of them going to the opposite side of the map. In the end, they do get
what he was looking for there. The Rift Herald down, and it's a fight to stop this from getting the charge in. Quad oversteps a little bit. Shockwave only lands onto Kyle. Rift Herald charges in. Busio on the backline goes out with the Magna Storm, trying to retreat. The tower still stands, as does everyone on the Rift. Tarzan tries to change it as the seismic shove finds its mark. Masu falls, and FlyQuest now with a man advantage.
Everybody here concerned about the Otacon first, though.
Busio knocked up here. Hope getting forced away by Masu once again. Inspired on the chase. Quad coming in from the side. Crescent Guard going out. Tarzan goes forward here as entrance used. Tarzan able to escape it. Hope with a Featherstorm to escape the shockwave. Now Bwipo's on the front line as anyone's legend begin to collapse. The equalizer out. Bwipo down to half HP. The chase in with the Grand Starfall, and Flandre has to flash away, but he can't escape the clutches of Inspired. Masu gets the kill. Great double Magna Storm from Busio as FlyQuest start to turn the fight around. They find two. They're looking for more. Inspired chased out by Shanks. But Busio could look for a little bit more here. The remount may be enough. Masu on the chase for Hope, and he finds it. Extinguished is Hope for anyone's legends. Shanks now caught out in the blue side jungle, and with FlyQuest collapsing, I think there's no escape for the L mid laner.
Yeah, Shanks is the last one left alive, and all of FlyQuest are coming to chase him down. 4 members will be enough. Busio actually takes it.
They look for Bwipo, they can't find him, and now Masu has that flank position. Busio goes in, there's the Magna Storm, only lands on 2. Kyle able to dodge away and gets the charm onto Bwipo to stop the hero's entrance. Dawning Shadow coming out, there's the Feather Storm, but the Shockwave still lands, and FlyQuest are hungry for blood. They're chasing forward. Hope's gonna fall as well. A triple already for Quad. Tarzan flashes away, but where can you escape to? The Grand Starfall coming out. Masu looking for the chase, and Tarzan will find no mercy from FlyQuest.
FlyQuest, they've got him cornered here in the alcove, and they get on his second year with AL on the international stage. Now we'll see if they can do anything to pull this one back.
Back the Magna Storm immediately. Dawning Shadow coming out. Kyle's going back with the charm. The seismic shove's good, but they just have wallets that are too damn big. FlyQuest chasing in. It's a double already for them. Tarzan in the middle of 3. He'll fall as well. Inspired goes a little bit deep, but so far it's a 3-for-1 exchange in favor. Although opening up the base is a FlyQuest special. I've seen them win with minions and win with the TP tech
for the Yes, gets the stop.
Kyle now pops the quickness, only gets the charm onto Busio. Shadowing Strike's going to hit as well. There's the shockwave, the Magnet Storm, in fact, to bring it back. Quad goes godlike.
And so they might even get trapped themselves.
Tarzan's going to jump onto Busio. I've seen this story before, Kobe. Whippo is split pushing. There's a teleport available for Quad, but the heroes just coming in from Whippo. As already Tarzan falling low, healed up, and the redemption coming out will pop him up. The Dawning Shadow enough to take him down though. Kyle next up, Feather Storm forward, but Quad surviving through an absolute age. Grand Star full is the death of AL here. FlyQuest clean it up, and the win is here for FlyQuest.
FlyQuest in the opening game. The team play is here. What a draft. They're going to take #1.
Here in Vancouver on home turf in front of friends and family. FlyQuest come out fighting 1-0 NA.
Gen.G didn't even look competitive in that first game. Here, we saw AL fighting, trying to get these skirmishes.
It's so strong, it stops the engaged potential with that hostile takeover. There it is, locked in for Busio.
Yeah, Busio definitely has been really good with this pairing here for the bottom lane. See if they can.
Yeah, as we get on into the map, as you said, looking for that Tarzan late invade possibility.
This time around, though, on Kalista. Still having to respect that power of the Nico, despite those nerfs.
Oh, Whippo trading in here. Flounder gets the level 2. The ghouls are not enough, and once again, a lot through this early game, even though they started on opposite sides of the map. Season 6 going out as they look for Hope. Base call as well. Flash hostile takeover. And Hope, even with the barrier, needs another auto on Busio. He gets the redemption, but it's too late. And here comes Tarzan. 2 quick kills for Tarzan as we talk about the junglers tracking each other. Tarzan lying in wait, claims a double. Whippo, well, yeah, the maidens there. Tarzan was spot inspired, and Whippo coming in from the side, tries to dodge away, not hit by the Vault Breaker, puts down the Frozen Domain, and this is his turf you're playing on. There's the Realm Walk coming out from Shanks. Hostile takeover, not going to connect onto AL. Masu Force, low fates call, out the bailout. Just means he dies a little later. Whippo will manage to kill off Shanks, though, as Flandre gets a double towards the top side. Tarzan.
The reverse, even though it is a different style. But here's the attempt on the play.
Shanks flashes away. The TP coming in. Victor can stop that. He will use the Arcane Storm to do so. Shanks in the death realm now as Whippo flashes forward and will claim the kill. Here comes Kyle. The rest of his team nowhere nearby, but he lands the Tangle Barbs onto Whippo. The tower shot's not enough. Flandre unstoppable as he kills off Quad towards the top side. Tarzan was kept at bay by Busio and by Masu, and in the end will be a 1-for-1 exchange. The handshake from Busio, Tarzan chasing forward onto Masu. Busio, there's a good pillar behind them. The face call that will pull them back. Hostile takeover, not going to do enough, and Masu and Busio should be able to walk away, but Hope has other ideas. Now underneath the tower, Whippo and Masu can trade back onto this, and Masu will be brought back with the bailout, inspired, looking for Kyle. Tarzan's on his case now, on the chase now, as the pillar comes out to stop the Vault Breaker. Inspired has no summoners, and in the middle of Kyle and Tarzan, he will be hit by the minions. Tarzan chasing Inspired. Vault Breaker. Inspired's on the wrong side of this wall, and he might have to flash to get out. Kyle with the double knocker with the Pot Blossom. Hostile takeover hits onto no one. Hope flashing away from Masu, who's on the chase with a face call as well. And perhaps Masu and Busio have found a bit of the fight they were looking for. The Ren comes out. Masu will take down one, gets the bailout as well, but FlyQuest can't find more. Busio walking away wounded, flashes to safety. The Realm Walk looking to chase him as Busio thought he could fancy feed away from him off. AL find 3. They lose their AD carry, sure, but it looks like they're going to add a little bit more to that skill score. Whippo in the middle of 3 members of AL will try and kill off Tarzan, but Tarzan can flash the wall, and Whippo doesn't have that same luxury. Flandre now dominating 6-0 those objective bounties, but couldn't quite find them. And now, anyone's legend have 2 waves pushing in. They've already taken an inhibitor in this bottom lane. The top lane inhib is open for them as well. They take the inhibitor tower in mid. The root's going to land onto Whippo as Tarzan continues to wail away, and Whippo is sent to an early grave by Shanks. Triple inhib is on the cards here for AL if they want it, but they might just look for the Nexus towers. FlyQuest a man down now trying to defend, and I think really Flandre could do it all himself. Double Pop Blossom into the hostile takeover. Flandre is going to turn around and start hitting his own teammates, but it doesn't really matter because now he dashes back forward, flashes in, gives FlyQuest their last rites. Read out the eulogy as we go to 1-1.
AL bouncing right back.
It was kind of interesting because obviously they had a lot of options where they could go. I do not love the Mordekaiser as the answer. I like some of the other answers that
we've seen. It's going to be Viego, which is a very strong carry, and if you start to get those resets, you can really take over a game.
Yeah, I mean, he did it in Europe, you know? It was that famous.
Only missing out on first stand to TL earlier this year. And avoids any concussive blows.
Trying to fight for the wave right now, too. They do get their level up.
Busio, good look for Kyle here. We'll get the knockup onto him, and the root follows up. Busio's going to be stunned up. Kyle has to flash away from Masu. Does land the Winter's Bite just beforehand. Inspired on his way across as well. Masu flashes away. Busio down to 100 HP. Hope still has a flash of his own, but Kyle does not. Another couple of orders from Inspired would be enough. And the long-range deadly flourish from Masu finds. They know that Kyle is not here. Hope flashes away. There's the cleanse, but the curtains have opened and swiftly will close on Hope. Bottom side, Inspired is lying in wait.
Is this the beginning of the action? Here we go.
Shanks has the Emperor's Divide, will chase Inspired out. There's the Smite Spectrum, more for the Stun Heartbreaker available to him as well. And he dodges across. Inspired possesses his soul, quad dies, but Inspired. And Sion will have a little bit of time with the tower. Inspired caught out with the Smite. Sion actually TPing down. Bwibbo's going to join the fight as well with a teleport of his own. Tarzan with the Cyclone has to flash away. The knock up from Kyle is massive. Inspired falls before he can possess anyone. Shanks with the Emperor's Divide across the wall, but Busio is going to knock him back against the wall himself. Masu will get the kill onto Shanks alongside Bwibbo, but now it's only he and Bwibbo to defend against 4 members of anyone's legends. Bwibbo will fall. So far, next Drake in 2 minutes. It's Chem Soul for the first time this series. Last couple of games it's been Mountain. Busio jumped on, puts down the Unbreakable as Kyle is the one who's caught. Glacial Fisher coming out as well. Unstoppable Onslaught is only going to hit onto Bwibbo. Cyclone in, but Inspired's already killed off Kyle. And with Quad coming in with the Destiny, the knockback onto Tarzan as well. Flandre falling low. There's a feast available. Bwibbo flashes forward and he'll nom that Wukong. Shanks next up. Emperor's Divide coming out with the curtain call. Will spell curtains for him. FlyQuest have begun to fight back. Doing the long way round back through his own jungle. AL don't really have much vision here. There's control ward in as Busio goes in. There's the Unbreakable. Glacial Fisher hits only onto the backline. Bwibbo looking for the beast. Kyle flashing out and Inspired's already down. So the resets are not on the menu here for FlyQuest. Bwibbo looking for the knockup. He won't land it, but he will sacrifice his life to keep Masu alive. And then gone for the Cyclone on that backline. At the moment though, AL just have their meatballs in the front of the composition. It's all on Flandre to just stand in the way of FlyQuest. Kyle there as well with the Unbreakable. Glacial Fisher coming out. Bwibbo looking for the steal. Can just get in with that beast. Tarzan though with the Cyclone onto the backline immediately. Quad flashes away. Inspired looking for the resets. He's going to steal away the Wukong. And Flandre's almost down as well. He goes into the zombie form. The chase continues here for FlyQuest. Bwibbo and Masu trying to do everything they can, but Shanks puts up a wall. Bwibbo on Shanks. It's a triple for Shanks. Flashes away from the Rupture. A quadra for Shanks. But he's not going to be able to find more. Bwibbo trying to chase him down. The Rupture. And that's Busio has the Hex Flash, he jumps in, only hits onto Kyle though, and that's not really the target you want. Flandre going in with the Unstoppable Onslaught. This Chem Soul is secured by Tarzan. Bwibbo's killed off Flandre, the Inspired going for the resets. Heartbreaker's in, the Emperor's Divide once again. As Bwibbo falls low, the Cyclone off the backline, and this should be it. For anyone's legends, they find the kills they're looking for. Tarzan comes back to life, and only Masu and Quad are left alive. Masu chased out, pops the cleanse, but Shanks will pop his life. Can chase him down. Tarzan going forward as well. Tarzan in the end will secure it.
Of this soul at their back too, does so much to ward off this burst combo from coming through.
Chain of Corruption going down alongside the Cyclone. TP coming in as well from Flandre as he looks to join the fight. Bwibbo falls though. And that's Flandre stepping forward. No damage really to the Nexus towers yet. Now Hope rectifies that. Tarzan jumps onto Inspired, who still has the GA. Flandre tanking up the tower. GA coming out for Inspired, but the collapse begins. Chain of Corruption just short. Busio goes in with a knockup, but AL continue to push forward. Busio down. Tarzan dodges away. Masu secures him, but he falls for it. The Nexus in their eyes. AL will go 1 game away from cleaning out the series.
AL.
She asked me if I'm fine, and I'm fine.
Emily's mad dogging me. What? She's trying to intimidate me here.
But final answer for Quad into the undefeated this year for Shanks Aurora pick. This Aurora pick has been flexed.
That rings through the Pacific Coliseum right now. Or is it just a repeat of yesterday to just push through the wave? Masu knocked in there. I can only assume he went in with the satchel and he's dead for it. Trying to get Inspired into a good position. Has the pickaxe. Tarzan coming across now, but as soon as Tarzan's there, it's a little bit trickier for Inspired to really play. Hope trading with Masu down towards the bottom side. The satchel charge is going to knock him back. BCO look for the hook. The barrier onto Stand United, in fact, onto Masu, but he's down and the Shen can't join yet. Inspired looking at the damage towards the top side. Will kill off Tarzan and now can chase onto Hope. He's stunned with the shield of Daybreak. Hope cleanses away and Inspired flashes. Inspired stepping back, wants a little bit more of the action, but can't find the Sonic Wave. Double haunting, guys, which the multiple mask build is one we have seen around. Doesn't always go as effectively as you'd like it to, but does give you big damage amp in those early fights.
Yeah, it gains so much. Where hit it with
Quad,
though.
Quad, Kyle flashes forward, the stun into the wall. Quad just walked back into the bush. The knockup from Inspired coming out as well as he looks for the chase onto Tarzan. Kyle goes back in. The Mega Inferno Bomb going to do a lot of work. Inspired, though, dies even after flashing. Shanks with a double. The chase continues onto Bucio as Hope looks for him. The piercing light enough. Shanks as well has the Keeper's Verdict. Talked already about how much that can change an objective play. Bucio with a good hook, but the Solar Flare's going to land a double stun. Steadfast Peasant coming out, the Keeper's Verdict as well. Bucio already down to the culling. Masu now chased out by Kyle and Hope. Tarzan looking for the flank position here. Will get the knock into the wall. The hammer's shot. The Steadfast, the Stand United, in fact, onto Masu is not enough to keep him alive. Inspired, though, can begin to open up. Quad going in with the Spirit Rush. The public execution catches Inspired. And we said you got to watch Shanks in these fights. Joins up the fight. Bucio stepping a little bit far forward. Steadfast Peasant's going to get the knock up onto Inspired. Solar Flare there for the follow-up. Inspired trying to dash away. Kicks back Kyle, but can't take the taxi to safety. Bucio now being chased out by Tarzan and Shanks is on a rampage. This Aurora, so difficult to deal with. The Shadow Dash coming out for the taunt from Brippo. Looking at the damage onto Shank. Keeper's Verdict. Knocks Brippo back. He's guilty. Flash forward from Tarzan. Flandre's here for a little piece of the action as well. Very happy faces all around from AL. Inspired jumping onto Flandre here. TP coming out as well. Is Quad joining the battle. Flandre forced back underneath this tower. Flash kick into the charm. Perfectly coordinated. The Flicker Blades and the Essence Reaver complete as the hook goes in from Bucio. Looking for Kyle. Zenith Blade wide. Inspired dashes back with the Safeguard. Solar Flare will get the stun onto Masu, but he was able to satchel charge away. Inspired jumps back with the Safeguard. Riftail charges in as Brippo goes deep. Zenith Blade onto him. Kyle, the Sonic Wave hits, and the Mega Inferno Bomb is enough to kill. Quad has 10 stacks on the Rod of Ages and the Leandries. The hook's going to go in from Bucio. Kyle knocked back as well. TP coming in from Shanks, looking for that flank that we talked about so much. Brippo, the first target. Tarzan will slam him into the wall between worlds. Goes Shanks and onto the back line. Go.
They should be able to finish it off in time before FlyQuest can actually make their way through, but they go for the pick.
It goes in for the kick onto Shanks, but he still has the flash and gets away. Quad with the charm onto Tarzan. Has another Spirit Rush, but no real follow-up after it. Mega Inferno Bomb. Inspired jumps onto Tarzan. The Stand United coming out as well as Brippo joins the fray. Tarzan with the Steadfast Presence. Inspired can't get on, but FlyQuest continues to fight. Hope dashing away into the vision out of range for Brippo. Hope comes back in, and Bucio will fall as well for a moment. Out here by FlyQuest around this Drake would be sole point for them. Inspired goes in. Tarzan very deep, but Shanks comes between worlds across the wall. Depth charge going out. Quad with the chase. Inspired jumps across the wall as well, but they can't land anything onto this Aurora. Inspired's going to have to try and jump away. Lands the Sonic Wave, but there's not much follow-up. Quad jumping away towards the top side, but Bucio's already down, and over to anyone's legend. Masu still getting chased down. Hope with the culling, and Masu is culled. AL get 3 as Hope dashes away. The tower falls.
Teleport comes in. Here's the flank from Aurora.
It's Shanks on the flank. Quad tries to go in, but the charm's only going to land onto Kyle. Hope with a depth charge on him. Quad chasing over with the Spirit Rush as well. Inspired looking for the kickback. Hope dashing away, and Inspired will secure the kill. Meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, Brippo's keeping Flandre at bay as Tarzan jumps back in. Inspired down. Shanks here to join the party, untouched so far. Flandre should be able to kill off Brippo as the Ambessa wins out against the Shen. Bucio falls as well, and yes, now spotted on this vision. Hope was on the inhibitor tower. Kyle keeping Inspired busy as Quad spots the Spirit Rush. Brippo looking to engage as well. Tarzan can't quite land the stun. Kyle falling low. Zenith Blade into Solar Flare, but the satchel out means that Shanks is now on the back line. Flandre jumping in as well. Shanks able to dash away. Quad having to flash himself. Bucio forced low down towards the bottom side. Tarzan looking for the chase. Will land the stun into the wall. The follow-up not coming out from the rest of AL. They will knock down this inhibitor tower though, as FlyQuest continue to defend. Quad looking for that flank. Public execution going in. The charm lands onto Shanks and delays enough, it feels, here for Quad. Flandre looking for the chase. Shanks coming in from the side as well. The rest of FlyQuest. Well, there's the Stand United. I was going to say they've left Quad out to dry, but the Stand United didn't really do much. Whippo jumped on by Tarzan as Kyle goes across the wall as well with the Zenith play. Good double knock with the Keeper's Verdict. Inspired dashes in, knocks back Hope, and Hope is down. Hope is dead, but perhaps reignited for FlyQuest as Kyle is low as well. Flandre with a good flank position. Matsu caught out. Tarzan will kill off Inspired with the help of Shanks. And for a moment it looked bright for FlyQuest, but don't really have an easy avenue to approach. Quad, public execution goes in. There's the steadfast presence into the solar flame, into the Keeper's Verdict, into Quad dashing away, but Inspired and Whippo are just gone. They no longer exist on the mortal plane, and nor do the rest of FlyQuest. AL have paved their way to the LCK on the bones of the LTA. A matchup with Gen.G awaits, as FlyQuest will have to settle for G2. The 2 series happening tomorrow as well, which I'm very much looking forward to. But the Game 5 post-game breakdown